So Scoot Henderson says both the Charlotte Hornets and Portland Trailblazers are good situations for him. I've said this whole time, if I'm the Charlotte Hornets, I think, Scoot Henderson has the higher ceiling than Brandon Miller. Nothing against Brandon Miller. I like both prospects. I think either one is fine. But LaMelo Ball has already played his first 4 seasons almost with Terry Rozier, who's a smaller point guard. So he knows how to play off ball. He knows how to play with another ball dominant guard, okay? And Scoot can play off ball. So let's talk about this. This is coming from Jonathan Givony. Scoot Henderson is very interested in being drafted second overall by the Charlotte Hornets. Sources tell ESPN. Henderson grew up in Georgia, so playing for the Hornets would allow him to remain close to his hometown. And Henderson also views being selected number 3 by the Portland Trailblazers and having the ability to be mentored by Damian Lillard as an attractive option. There's a belief that Henderson, Lillard, and Shaedon Sharpe could play together and thrive immediately. The Hornets are also considering Brandon Miller. And I look at this, Brandon Miller is good and stuff, but I've seen comparison for Brandon Miller, Paul George, and Chris Middleton. His frame really reminds me of Jeff Green when he was on the Supersonics. Not comparing, I mean, that's his floor probably, but Brandon Miller's going to be a good player, but they're not comparing him to MVP candidates like they are to Scoot. They're comparing him to, Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, all right, John Morant, just to name a few. And I think when a guy's potential is being compared to a player of that caliber, I think it just says a lot more in terms about how good that player is and the possibility. You just can't pass up. I think Brandon Miller is better suited for the Blazers because they're trying to win right now, and I think he's a guy who can make an impact. As a star, could have a Keegan Murray impact for a team like that. But personally, I think a guy like Scoot, you just don't pass up because he's a generational talent. This is a guy who would go number 1 in probably a lot of other drafts. Okay, so for me, I think that's the biggest thing. And I do want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think? Why? I think it's just really, really funny to see how this all plays out because I think whoever gets him is going to get a great player. If he gets him 3rd overall, he could be a steal. So time will only tell what will happen, but I'm just going to leave it there, guys. Hope you guys do enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the way to 20,000 subscribers, so your support would mean the world. But, yep, that's it, guys. Bye-bye. Got to go continue working, so at the news station.